Hi, thanks for joining me. Your child is a brat. Whoa, what a horrible thing for anybody to say. I'm so glad that actually never happened to me. A lot of people probably thought it, but I somehow doubt it. My wife and I have raised 2 sons into adulthood now, and we managed to escape through the years without anybody saying something like that to us. But that was for a very simple reason. We disciplined our children and we allowed them to face the consequences that they deserved. If you are shielding your child from the consequences that they've earned, you are doing your child no favors. And it's basically telling your kid you can do what you like and you will get away with it again and again, because mom and dad, we'll just stand in the gap all the time. We'll fend off everybody that is actually trying to discipline you and make you into a better person. That's what discipline does. It makes a better person out of us. Every time I disciplined my sons, it was because I loved them. It's because I wanted them to become great men one day. And so I made sure that the consequence was something that they hated, so that they would change the choice. If you don't hate the consequence, you'll never change the choice. And people will say, oh, my child's a brat. Yeah, well, let me ask you this. Does your child get away with things? Are you disciplining your child? Are you consistent in the discipline? You and your spouse, are you consistent between each other in how you're disciplining the child? Or do you disagree in front of the child? Which then throws the child into confusion, and children are disgusted by that, actually. Children want to know that the adults that are in charge of them actually are in charge of them, that they are going to be a united front, and that they are going to discipline the child consistently, that you're not going to get one thing from dad and one thing from mum. I've got colleagues that are in the teaching profession, and they'll talk about parents that will actually phone the school and complain because the school has disciplined their child. Listen, if my kid did something wrong, and one of my kids did get detention once, I emailed the school and I thanked them. Because they were actually helping to make my son a better person. Every time your child is disciplined, every time your child gets to face a consequence that they fully deserve, they are going to become a better person because of it. And even if they didn't fully deserve it, there's a life lesson in that sometimes life is not fair. Let's set our kids up for the real world. Let's not raise kids that are entitled, who feel they can do whatever they like. It leads to an entitlement belief, and suddenly they hit the job market, they suddenly hit employment, and they suddenly realize, hold on a moment, I have not been set up for this world. I've been set up to believe that I'm continuously right, and that whatever I say and do is absolutely golden, and that no matter what I do, I will get away with it. That is not how the world works. Please, if we love our children, let us discipline our children. Let's give them the consequences that they deserve. Don't be cruel, don't be harsh, and don't discipline out of anger. It's not revenge. It's a well-calculated thing where the child now gets an unpleasant consequence so that they will change their choice. Let's be part of the solution in this. If you love your child, you will make them face the music. It makes them better people. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you just enjoyed a few thoughts there. Please do comment and do subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back again soon.